YouTube family, friends, and loved ones. Now, it was a fiery day in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. There was fire popping up all over the state, all over the city, and all over the town. First and foremost, I want to give a sympathy shout out to everybody that was affected, people that eventually have to evacuate their house and their properties because of this fire. So far, the news said they can't have it under control so far, but I'll update you guys. I'll let you guys know further notice. So guys, please like and subscribe for more. And as I said before, I'll update you and let you know what's going on. I'm going to show you a little video of what's going on, clips, small video that I took, etc., etc. Stay blessed, stay safe. One love.
Breaking news tonight as we follow wildfires that are raging in parts of Horry County. A 100-acre fire in Carolina Forest has forced dozens of people to evacuate their homes in the Walker Woods neighborhood and the Avalon neighborhood. The smoke from that fire in Walker Woods can be seen and smelled for miles. News 13 Skylar Music joins us live from the Walker Woods neighborhood of Carolina Forest. So Skylar, what's it like out there right now?
Edward, right now you can still smell some of the smoke, and you can't really see much of the smoke in the air anymore, which is good. It's died down since earlier today because there was a lot of smoke in the air earlier. And law enforcement is still here, about a handful of cars where I can see, and their lights are on. Less sirens from police and fire trucks, but still a few sirens. And there were dozens of people out here standing, parked in their cars, watching the smoke. But now a lot more people are back in their homes, or if they needed to evacuate, they went to the Carolina Forest Recreation Center. Horry County Fire Rescue says 20 structures were evacuated in the area of Edge Road. The State Forestry Commission told News 13 homes near Serenity Place may also be evacuated, as more than a dozen crews and multiple bulldozers were on scene. HCFR, North Myrtle Beach Fire Rescue, and members of the State Department of Natural Resources are all assisting. We spoke to one evacuee who was very emotional, talking about how the fire is affecting her and her family.
I'm very scared, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose the house. Like, we've been living there for 5 years, and all of our stuff is in there, and we don't have anywhere else to go.
Earlier this afternoon, there were dozens of people standing here and parked in their cars, looking very stressed, anxious, and comforting each other, whether they were an evacuee or they were just a neighbor watching. And if you are an evacuee, you can go to the Carolina Forest Recreation Center. About 20 people have already checked in there so far. And for more information, you can check out our web story at wbtw.com. Live in Carolina Forest, Skylar Music, News 13.
All right, Skylar, thank you. And now let's bring in meteorologist Scotty Powell. So, Scotty, conditions just right today for these fires we're seeing, like the one in Carolina Forest and some other spots around the area.
Yeah, unfortunately they are, and really some of the worst conditions are not here yet. So let's take a look right now. This is the fire over the Carolina Forest area, and you can still see some of that smoke and fire activity being picked up on our radar. So we are still seeing that out there. That means that we're still seeing that fire occur, and you can see these darker colors, the oranges, the reds, the yellows. That's when we see intense flames developing, and that brings that smoke plume well up into the atmosphere that the radar can actually detect that smoke. So it is a very dangerous situation out there right now. And like I said, unfortunately, those conditions will continue. We have that Carolina Forest fire. We also have another fire near the North Myrtle Beach area, one in Pawleys Island, where we're seeing evacuations down in Georgetown County, and then more fires up in Florence towards Lake City, Darlington County, and even a larger fire up here in the Hartsville area. So fires are everywhere this evening across the PD and the Grand Strand. And unfortunately, like I said, the bad news is we're still going to see these windy conditions moving out of the southwest right now, around 17 miles per hour. And then as we go throughout the evening, those wind gusts of 25 miles per hour. But take a look at this. We're going to see wind gusts gusts upwards of 30 to 35 miles per hour throughout the night tonight. And that's going to be switching the wind direction, so that smoke and fire will be headed back towards the Carolina Forest area. We'll have more details coming up here in just a little bit.
All right, Scotty, thank you. And just before news time, we learned that the South Carolina Forestry Commission has issued a statewide burning ban after more than 100 reported wildfires today. You'll remember yesterday they ordered a red alert for the state, but now they have switched that this afternoon, evening to a whole ban statewide. Now, that means that all outdoor burning is prohibited. That includes yard waste, prescribed burns, and campfires. The Forestry Commission says that ban will remain in place until further notice. And for up-to-the-minute details on our wildfire coverage, you can visit our website, WBTW.com, or download our News 13 mobile app. It is free wherever you get your apps. And we want to give you a look at some of the images we had sent into our newsroom today. This is video of that smoke plume from the wildfire in Carolina Forest that caused the evacuation of the Walker's Woods and Avalon neighborhoods there. At least 20 people at the Carolina Forest Recreation Center. If you find yourself needing to leave your home, or if you are evacuated by authorities, you can go to the Carolina Forest Rec Center. We'll have much more on this coming up later and again online.
On the roof of WBTW, and you can see right behind me, this is the wildfire that we've been pushing out alerts on and social media. This is in the Carolina Forest area near the Blackthorn Drive area. And we've been talking about today how it is really just one of those crazy fire weather days where we have warm temperatures. It's very gusty and breezy from time to time, low humidity values, and we all know it's been so dry around here recently that it wouldn't take much for a fire to get started. You can see behind me that big black plume of smoke. That fire continues to build across the area. Multiple crews out there trying to fight this. Unfortunately, it's in a populated area, so if you are asked to leave your home, we please advise you to do that, because these fires are fast spreading, and there's not a lot you can do once that fire gets going, but try to beat it by protecting your homes and properties. Let the firefighters do that. They're trained to do that. But again, you can really start to smell the smell here of the smoke. And I'm up here with Adam, our digital director, and we just noticed when we walked out, you could really smell that smoky smell out here. But again, that is the fire over in the Carolina Forest area. We have a red flag warning. Basically, it's like high fire danger continuing through about 10 p.m. tonight. And as the cold front approaches us later on this afternoon and evening, these winds are actually going to kick up. So it's breezy now, but those winds will continue to develop and get stronger and stronger as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon and into the evening hours. So if you are seeing this and there's a new fire that sparks in your area, please, first of all, contact emergency services, let them know with the breezy conditions, and just
I wonder if we start evacuate.